forgotten what sequence to push buttons. There we are. Hi, everyone. I think we're live. Yeah, it says we're live. There we are. I see us.
Oh, no.
We're even
Yep, I'm alive.
in the right
I checked.
spots. Yeah. Hi. We're playing Dragon Bane because we're taking a week hiatus from Alien so I can pretend like I'm actually going to do prep work for Chapter 2. And then, yeah, next Wednesday we'll get into Chapter 2 for Alien, All Fear the Ishtar. I don't know. We're going to play a game. I guess I don't know what... I did actual preparation, but then, like, right before the stream, I remembered all the preparation I didn't do. And so I've been scrambling to do that. So I'm just scattered brain at the moment. So let's do introductions. Jeremy, who are you playing?
Oh, okay.
Hi, I'm playing Thelma Salt Splash. I'm a halfling mariner. I'm not a pirate, unless you want me to be, because I crave your adulation and flattery. I'm very fast and sneaky, and I steal things, and I fight with a sword.
Very nice. Steven, who are you playing?
I am playing Drakeyovic Witherbow. I am a Mallard Ice Elementalist Mage.
Nice. Fancy.
Dan. And I have an icy penetrating gaze.
Ooh. Very nice. Dan.
I also did a phenomenal job of prepping before the game and have totally not been rushing to get a character built who's named the Butcher, and their motivation is to find a way to lift the curse placed upon them, which I'm going to go with as their appearance of balding. They believe it's a curse.
Some people do.
Everyone else in their family has phenomenal hair.
Yeah.
Bob.
Yeah. Jeff, who you got?
Bonjour, I am playing Jean-Claude Depardieu. I am a dwarven merchant, perfume merchant. I smell heavily perfumed, and my motivation is I owe someone a lot of money and must pay them back. I am also a very addictive personality. I have no willpower at all.
That's fair. And John.
Hello. Would any of you like a nice butterscotch candy? I'm Garmander Stormhand. I had many adventuring days. I seem to have forgotten a lot of them, but I still remember some things. And my family was worried about me, and then they locked me away. So I escaped, and I don't want to get found. So I took the key. I think it's the key. I don't know. But I haven't seen them in a bit, so this is good.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I might be able to cast some magic if I remember how it goes.
That's fair. We got a lot of bits. Melissa, Aaron, thank you for those bits. I don't know what's going on. My site's fuzzy. I can't see what the reason for those bits are today, though. Who knows? I didn't start it. I'll just say that. Anyway. Shit, I don't know. Let's play a game. Shit, too old. Thank you for even more bits. Good thing I didn't come up with a plan on what I was going to do with bits tonight. So that would make sense.
It's a good thing nobody here likes to sing for bits.
Right?
What is this?
I mean, there's enough bits out there.
Was that a question?
No questions. John, more bits. Thank you.
I'm counting all these bits as part of my layaway on you, Chuck. Just throwing that out there.
You know what? I'll allow it.
I gotta make notes.
Everybody's making a good down payment for you here.
The thing I just showed you all, did the image actually come through?
I just have a screen that says bounty and nothing else.
Yeah, no image.
What?
Just a bounty.
Same for me.
Hang on.
I think that means we can hunt down whatever we want and turn it in for money.
I think that's true.
So I'm going to pose as a child and go into a school, and I'm going to kidnap the other children for a bounty.
There you go. One of you read that thing.
Calling all stout of heart. The north road between the villages of Soudal and Casbury has been plagued with travelers going missing, and strange creatures covered in white growths are seen at night. The king is offering a 500 gold bounty for the eradication of these creatures and securing safe travel between these villages.
So, as you all remembered, you set off, you found the road they were talking about, and then it just went kind of hazy and dark, and you find yourselves, you're in a bright room, no recollection of how you got here. You start kind of looking around, you realize you're all strapped to these large, strange chairs. The walls are completely white. Anything you want to do?
Can we see each other?
Yeah, you look, you're all in a row. So you look left, right, you see everyone's here.
I like to wiggle my fuzzy little body around, do my best to try and squeeze myself out of some of these straps.
Sure, let's do that because I totally have all the skills memorized.
Maybe sleight of hand. Let's see, or maybe
Sure.
mobility.
Let's go with the
sleight of hand.
mobility on this.
Right, okay. I need a 14 or under. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. What?
That's a dragon.
That's
a dragon.
dragon.
I'm really good at this, guys. Look at me. I'm just going to, I've got a tattoo that covers my whole body. It looks like an ocean wave and it goes over my cute little halfling tummy. And I start the motion, rolling that little tummy. And then somehow the water moves me out of these bones.
Yeah, you slip right out, and as you look around, you can see there's a short, strange-looking creature moving around behind the chairs where you couldn't see it. And he just looks at you. And, oh, you're not supposed to be out yet. It's like this strange mixture of, like, way too many teeth and, like, clockwork gear all, like, surgically implanted. We're not ready to let you go yet.
Right. I thought I would help you. Oh God. I'm training to be a dental assistant.
Oh, well, that's fantastic. You'll fit right in around here.
Right,
Mr.
I'd
Moeller
like-
will be thrilled.
Mr. Moeller. Oh, that's great.
He was Dr. Moeller, but lost his license. Had to go underground to practice.
I see. Are we underground now?
Yeah.
Can you go get him and tell him I'd like a job?
No, he's not ready for you yet. In fact, I was just getting ready to wake you all up, and it looks like you are. Good. I can let you go. And he walks up to the white wall in front of you, and there's just there's a strange click, and the door swings open, and you can see you're looking out into like a village underground. Well, if you're out, help me get your friends unstrapped. And he goes around like one of you, each at a time, just undoing the straps. All right, you're free to go. Stay on the walls. Orderlies will be along shortly to come pick you up so you can start your sessions with Mr. Moeller. Don't be late when they call for you, or they'll come after you. And
Right. Okay.
as he gestures for you all to get the fuck out.
I don't think he realized I don't have teeth.
Don't worry, Mr. Moeller will fix that.
Oh,
It's not a problem.
So the thing is, you all do have all of your gear and everything. Like, whatever happened, they knocked you out, something. And, yeah, he's just gesturing. You don't see any other paths or anything in this white room. You're just perfectly square white room you're on the inside of. Doors open.
We should exit.
You should.
Right.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Cal.
Nice to meet you.
Eh?
Oh my, you are a strange looking little thing.
Eh? Should have seen me before I had my procedures.
What were you before?
Pretty.
But you are beautiful now.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, beauty is only skin deep.
Oh. Sadly,
Okay.
Mr. Moeller's not an optometrist.
Yeah, he doesn't
yes.
have any skin anymore. I think it's all underneath the skin now.
Yes, yes.
So if the people's all skin deep, then that means I'm going to see myself out.
It's just better armor now, that's all.
Yeah.
Why, there once was a tribe that I came across where they used bone armor. Oh, it was fascinating. What was their name again? I've forgotten.
Is he asking us? No, okay, he is one of those. Yes.
As you exit, you realize you're walking out of a giant tooth in the center of this underground town. You like that?
What is this? Sacre bleu.
Oh, it's fine,
Walking
it's
out of
Tooth
a
town as the door closes behind you all.
Oh
my
we'll see
God.
Professor Toothy here.
This is so cursed.
You see
But
some
will we-
people walking around here and there. They're all quite disturbing to see.
Are they also skinless?
No, most of them have skin, just way too much teeth.
Ah!
Oh, oh dear. Tell us. Oh,
No.
Oh, we got new people.
oh, my goodness. Oh.
That's great. The mayor will be so excited.
These the people with the white things all over them? Were they teeth?
What? Oh, yeah, those things. Yeah. I got you too. They got us too.
How's it been?
Can you see me?
Yes.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Yes.
use anesthetic.
I wish I couldn't see you.
You see plenty of people. Well, not plenty. Some people. There's shacks here and there. Seems to be a large house off to one side. You can see a gate in the teeth wall. Well, if you want, I can give you the tour.
Okay.
Okay, over there. That's the trading post. If you find something, you can go trade it for something. Over there, that's the food depot. You're hungry, you go there. These are the shacks. One of them's bound to be empty enough for you all to stay in. Oh, that's the mayor's house. As he points to this big, grand house off to one side. There's a well. Don't pee in it. We learned our lesson. Oh, and next to the gate, that's the guardhouse.
You're not allowed to leave?
I mean, can. I wouldn't.
Why not?
Why?
Because he puts the people here inside in the town, and he puts everything else outside the town.
I beg your pardon. Everything else. What everything else?
Well, there's the teeth birds. They're not so bad. There's the tooth hounds. They'll mess you up. Those are bad. And then there's the tooth land shark. I don't even know how he did that one, but I wouldn't even. And then there's also the beast wandering around out there somewhere.
Oh,
Beast?
lovely.
Yeah. But it's not like completely like super dangerous. There was a guy who wandered around for a while out there exploring, but he never came back. But his uncle's still here. And then there's the tooth hag that lives out somewhere too.
Did he not think land sharks had enough teeth? Why do they need to be toothed land sharks?
I mean, why did they need to be land sharks to begin with? Like, I don't even know how he got legs on them.
I mean, sharks are actually really interesting. They basically have teeth on their skin already.
Well, that's probably why. That was probably why. Yeah.
Maybe he just made it
So,
bigger.
what is his goal? Does anybody know?
To be a sadistic son of a bitch.
Lovely.
I beg your pardon. Do you remember how you arrived? How long you have been here?
Oh, I've been here for a couple of years now.
And do you know of a way we can leave safely?
Oh, safely. That's a tough one there.
Yes, preferably, yes.
Well, I mean, we all came up through the big tooth, and he points to the tooth in the center of town that you just came up through. We all came up through the big tooth. So I mean, I guess theoretically you can get back down there, but people come out, right? And you can't try to get back in because then the orderlies will throw you back out, or worse. And then sometimes you go in there and you go visit Mr. Moeller so he can do work. And then but then you get sent right back out here. But I mean, we all came in through there, so maybe there's a way out through there somewhere. And there's a guy that I mentioned who never came back. Like he was looking like he was weird, but like he's like, there's a secret exit. I just gotta find the way. But he never came back.
What the way did he go?
I don't know. You might go talk to his uncle.
Oh, where can we find him?
Oh, he's in that house over there.
Idea.
You.
Oh, thank you for all the information.
Yeah. Just remember, when you're hungry, go to the food depot. If you find something to trade, go to the trading post. And avoid the mayor. He's kind of a dick.
Do you mean like literal dick, or do you mean like he's metaphorically?
He's just a very unpleasant person.
Oh, you
Oh,
meant like a
thank God.
dick covered in teeth.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he
Oh,
used
no.
to be
I was
Mr.
wondering.
Moeller's receptionist when it was Dr. Moeller. And yeah.
I understand.
Thank you.
Bonjour.
Hey, bye.
Fine.
Cannot get away from that face fast enough.
I gotta tell you, I really had to, like, I know Midjourney was judging me
Mm-hmm.
in my search.
Feel it.
I love it. It's so good.
There's something in the terms and conditions about graphic content, and I think this might qualify.
I don't think it does. I think I
Do
just.
you think? Does the gate look like candy corn to anyone else? I keep looking at it. I know it's supposed to be it, but I still think, oh, candy corn. I don't know what it's worth.
I
you
think
just
it's all
bought some
teeth.
candy corn.
No, I know.
I think it's teeth all the way down.
Oh goodness,
Oh,
my stomach is
just
not good.
huge, like 15 feet tall incisors with these, like, molar caps on the corners.
Or are they at least healthy teeth? Or
They look very
you
white
know,
and shiny. Someone's
Okay, well,
brushing
that's-
regularly.
They've yes,
Someone's-
and flossing
someone's a
too.
good
it
boy.
is, yes,
Oh, that is a pity. If there were cavities, we could find a way out.
Take your way out.
yes, that's
Yeah.
nice.
No, there's
Shame.
no cavities in our cuspid cage.
So do you all go talk to the uncle?
Oui.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah, you go up to the shack. What do you do when you get there?
Knock on the door.
Hold on. As the door opens and you're greeted by the uncle.
I will cover his eyes.
Oh,
Do not look. Do not, Monsieur Tuck. Do not look.
Oh, hi. I guess
hi.
you're all new. I guess I got enough room. You want
Bonjour.
to come and stay here with me?
Bonjour.
No, actually, we had a question about your nephew.
Oh, yeah.
Oui.
He disappeared.
Which way did he go?
I don't know. But I know who might know.
Oh,
Who might know?
goodness.
He was always looking for that secret exit.
Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the tooth hag.
Oh,
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Out there.
Who
Oh, yeah.
else could it be?
Yeah. You go out and you just keep heading straight
Okay.
and you come to the cave wall and then you turn left and you follow it left for a long ways and then you go to the lake and she lives on an island on the lake. But when you leave, don't go immediately right because that's where the other entrance is. And you don't want to go over there.
Entrance to what?
Oh, this
Yeah.
place. It's where he lets the other things out.
Oh. see. I think.
Point taken.
Do you know, does the tooth hag have a name, or is it just she referred to her as Miss Tooth Hag? Or
He always just told me he called her the Tooth Hag.
is she a tooth hag, as in she is a tooth that is a hag, or she is a hag that collects tooths?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know that her and my nephew had a bit of a fling for a while.
Oh, good for him and her.
Yeah, they decided to call it off because they didn't want to risk, bringing any tooth babies into the world.
That is very responsible.
Yeah.
And very dangerous for the mother.
Yeah.
It is.
Sorry.
Anyway. Are y'all hungry? I got food.
Absolutely not. Nope. No,
Completely
no.
lost my appetite.
I can eat.
Is it regular food?
He'll bring out just some apples and some floss.
Of course.
You
Don't
you
eat
eat
the
the
floss, though. I learned
No.
my lesson.
understood.
Oh, yes,
Can-
yes.
Can I just make like a fashion suggestion? Like maybe scarves or like bandanas across the face. I think that would really help improve the general atmosphere of this little town of yours.
Well, I mean, I get that, right? I do. But when everyone looks like this, what do you got to cover up?
He's got a point.
Still.
It's only
I mean,
weird for you. Just give it, a couple of sessions with Mr. Moeller.
You know what it's like. You go to the home and you're like, well, everything sags as you get older, and it doesn't matter so much anymore.
Please stop showing us that.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be an anti-dentite.
I don't know what that means. Anyway.
It doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything.
All right. Well, I was in the middle of brushing, so I gotta go.
Yeah.
Imagine that would take a very long time for you. Yes,
Yeah.
so we're sorry to interrupt.
So what do you want to do?
Leave.
Going to grab the apple and the floss.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
walk
you got
out.
an apple and 3 feet of floss.
Right.
I mean, I don't really need it. I can just magic myself clean, but free apple.
Who needs 3 feet of floss anyways?
When you got teeth like that, you probably do.
These people, yeah, probably need much more. One could make a lot of money opening up a dental floss shop. Scented. Yes, oui.
All right. So step 1, dental hag. Step 2, step 3, profit with scented floss.
I mean, if nothing else, we could always try to sneak in the entrance that the beasts come out of, wait for one to come out, and then we sneak in, and we get in that way.
All right. Or we cover ourselves with a bunch of teeth all together, make ourselves look like a beast, and we pretend that we're the biggest, baddest tooth monster around, and we sneak
Many
right out.
toothed beast with many backs.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Toothy beast and mini backs. I agree. Foolproof.
It's a plan B. Plan B. But I would like to meet this night hag. It sounds like maybe she's single. I don't know. It's been a while.
It sounds like she is on rebound. Yes.
Yes.
Right.
That's
And you have been pent up for a while,
I have been.
Okay.
There you have it.
Okay.
Let's go get you some there.
Straight into the cave, and then left to the lake, and then onto the island there for the hack.
Sure.
And we never go right.
Yes,
Never.
that is correct.
Yet.
Yeah.
That is just common knowledge. Yes.
The left way is the right way.
Yeah, as you're all heading towards the gates, you can see there's this big padlock, this big white tooth-shaped padlock holding the gate closed. What do you want to do?
Well, one of the nice things about this here bone whistle I've got is it's tiny and slender, and I'm going to use it to shove in the lock.
Just a second. Go ahead, and that would be that sleight of hand test.
All right. Ooh.
14 or under?
Got a
Oh,
13.
just barely.
Yeah, you're working away. You finally get it. Glass pops off. You undo it. And from the shack nearby, you hear a voice. Oi! What are y'all doing? As you look, and you can see very clearly, dressed as the guard, the town guard.
Mallard, do
Normal
not look.
teeth,
Do not look,
normal
Mallard.
teeth stuff.
Oh,
We
well, you
are-
got my lock off. If you want to go out, you could have just asked. I'd unlock it for you.
Good
Oh.
will.
That's not fun.
You should really just put the sign.
We were worried you might be flossing, and we didn't want to interrupt. Seemed rude.
That's fair. I understand.
What is the point of the lock if you can leave at any time?
Sleepwalking. People sleepwalk.
That makes sense.
That
Keep
is
things
yes.
out.
Yes, yes. Well,
Pretty considerate, in fact.
we are going for a stroll.
Okay.
This is yes.
There you go.
There's anything you can tell us about what is outside these walls?
Yeah. Lots of tooth hounds roam around.
Yes.
Yeah, they're pretty scary. You know what I realized? I never came up with the picture for tooth hounds. What is this shit? Plenty of tooth hounds roam around.
It sounds made up, probably fictitious.
Right.
So be careful.
Something like that.
If you
It does sound
go-
made up. I'm not sure you're telling us the whole tooth.
If you go straight right, you'll go to the place where they release the, the things, the other things, but they also feed them there, so they tend to kind of congregate.
Ah,
So be careful.
what is it they feed him?
Oh, I don't know. I've never been there around feeding time.
Ah,
That would be a
Cheese.
bad
oh,
idea.
that would.
Perhaps
Yes.
some milk products.
Oh, it must smell horrific there. Yes.
I'm rather
Aye.
lactose intolerant. They don't let me have cheese.
That would bind the system.
It would add the farting.
The problem is that you are probably used to eating the wrong kinds of cheeses, hard cheeses, processed
yes.
cheeses. But from where I come from, we make the finest of cheeses, and they all just go through you like water.
Oh, I could use help with that.
Yes.
I get tired of the prunes.
Yes, I will get you good cheese when we leave.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Okay, so I don't want to make it a big deal or anything, but I told a funny joke, and you guys all ignored it, and I just feel like you kind of brushed me off.
I didn't even
And I
hear
don't
it.
appreciate
What was
that.
it?
I heard it.
I didn't hear it. Can I hear
I
it?
said he didn't tell us the whole tooth,
Oh God, rocks fall.
I
and
heard
they
it.
brushed me off.
Rocks fall.
I laughed.
I appreciate the double downing on the joke. That is good.
Right.
That made it funnier.
Yes, it did.
Always double down. That's my philosophy.
Right.
Ah.
Oh, gosh.
I can't. It's
If I had any
So Steven dives tonight first, right?
Combat
It's
experience, I would
ever
hurt him
a
right
day
now.
Where Steven has a free pass. Today's it.
yes. It is very funny, Stefan. Come. No, what is your
All
name?
right, so you walk out.
I'm not
Drake,
pronouncing-
you can call me Drake.
I'm not pronouncing that. I'm calling you
We'll,
Mallet.
we'll trip and accidentally
I thought
stab
we
him
would
to
call
death.
you Dre. I mean,
Drake,
okay, Drake.
because a male duck
I
is
love
called
the
a Drake.
Drake. I love the Drake.
Hey, more Seinfeld.
I got you, my friend.
I hate the Drake.
So where are you going?
Left.
Tooth egg.
We're going straight for a while till we hit the caves area, rock mountain thingy, and then we turn
Sure.
left, and then we go to lake, and then we go to hag.
Sure.
Maybe
sure.
we should be on the lookout for like weird footprints and
I
stuff like
think
that.
that's a great idea.
Yes. So look,
Firmer? Is it firmer?
Right.
Give me an awareness
Yeah.
test.
Oh no.
Firmer,
I
before you
I
do
can
that,
be looking around.
I would like to do this as well.
how about I give you a bird's eye view, and I cast Pillar underneath him, and a block of ice pushes him up into the air 3 meters so he can see better.
Okay.
Well, I'm as tall as a real man now.
Technically, you do have to make a mobility roll to avoid falling off the pillar, though.
So give me the mobility roll, and then you can make this test with Boone. So you'll roll twice, keep the lower. Oh yeah, mobility's fine.
Whoa, that's okay.
You got a 4, you did great.
Just gotta jiggle the wave and I make it.
Yeah, so roll your awareness test twice and keep the lower. And as this pillar of ice rockets Firmer up, anyone else who wants to look around, I just know a couple of you also mentioned looking. Go ahead. That looks like Firmer. I would imagine you got that.
Yeah, it's 10 or under.
Jeff, look at you.
Oh, look
There
at
is no
that.
Jeff. There is only Jean-Claude.
I'm sorry, Jean-Claude. Everyone's keeping an eye, you're looking, all of a sudden there's this block of ice and Firmer's up top. You can see there's tracks all around here. Strange bestial tracks. Kind of a musky smell in the air. Firmer, you notice that there's a large dark mass kind of moving towards you. And Jean-Claude, you kind of look in that direction. You can see there's something kind of like bluish and glowing on that mass. And it's kind of coming right towards you all.
There is something blue and glowing coming straight for us. Someone protect me, and I will hide behind the mallet.
Sure. What do y'all want to do? It's
I think
coming at you.
hiding's a great idea.
I'll ready my staff and perhaps be ready with a spell.
I hide behind my pillar.
Yeah. I hide behind
Bob,
the
do you
mallet,
want
hiding
to
behind the
step
pillar.
up front?
I have a sword out. It is shaking, but it smells delightful.
Oh, I bet it.
What is that? That really is nice. Is that like vanilla or maybe apricot? What?
You have a fine palate with your olfactory senses. It is indeed. Yes, it is the classic combination of vanilla and apricot.
I'll have to get some of that from you later.
Oh, I would be happy to provide you some.
Okay. So everyone who's kind of like hiding, getting ready to jump out, I'll need a probably is mobility for a sneak test.
Sneak.
Yeah, to try and hide. Those of you who are prepared, you'll just be ready when combat starts up. You won't have to worry about readying anything. Won't have any disadvantages of any kind.
Nope. No.
So I'm up on top of this pillar. It's hard to sneak because I'm right there, right
Yeah.
in plain view.
You are.
I failed my sneak test as well. I think I was sniffing the vanilla and apricot, and my tail feathers were sticking out.
That one is Jean-Claude. I was clicking on wrong token. That is one again.
You
Oh, yeah.
disguised yourself so well, you made yourself look like a halfling.
Yeah. Let me do this real quick, Bob, because I didn't have everyone's things up to date. And this is that.
I like this game. I only roll once.
Bark, bark.
Bark, bark. Oh, goodness, just one of those two dogs. Run!
We hear it say bark, bark when we're in danger.
Here, puppy, puppy, puppy,
Well,
puppy,
to be
puppy.
fair, Bark Bark could take you from a mile away and you would not know.
Okay, so it looks like Jeff, you were hiding and you got it. So what that means is you're gonna have surprise on this. Plays out with initiative cards 1 through 10. 1 goes first. Since you have surprise, you get to pick which number you want in initiative.
I oh dear, oh goodness, my hamstring seems to be bothering me. I shall go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I shall go 4th.
So
It's 1 through 10 that you're choosing, though.
I
1 through
understand.
10.
But I want to go forth. I do not want to go first. Are you crazy? I am no hero.
Okay. That means I'm going to dole out some initiative cards for everyone else. 4 is taken. Let's see. Drake. You pull 1. You're going first, man.
Perfect.
One of these days, I'm going to figure out how to make... Oh, and the Tooth Hounds are going last. Make a initiative table feed right into the initiative track. And you got to... Come on. Fucking right click. 3 for Garmander. Bob. I didn't see what that was. What was that? 5. And then finally, Jeremy Faramir, 7. Okay. The initiative has finally been plugged in. I don't have reverse initiative turned on, so I won't turn the track on. I'll just look at it. Drake, you see, and all of you see it, as these creatures are coming in. It's this one. Totally copyright on this image is Defenders of Kobold. These large creatures, pitch black fur, glowing bluish green teeth, charging in to attack. So Drake, what do you got?
Are they in a close group?
There are just 2 of them, and they're maybe like 10 feet away from each other.
Okay. How far away are they from us?
30 feet still.
Yeah, this game uses meters, but I think with a quick Australian conversion, 30
10?
feet is less than 10 meters, which is the range on my cone attack. As I will start flapping my wings wildly and say, I think it's time for the wings of winter. And I cast Gust of Wind. All untethered objects and creatures up to human size. Do they count as human size?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Are pushed 2d4 meters away, which will be 5 meters away, and suffer the same amount of bludgeoning damage. So they take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Nice.
They go flying back, tumbling. They're very clearly injured. And after you cast your spell, it is now Garmander's turn.
Are we technically classified as being indoors? Because my spell adjusts itself based on if I'm indoors or not.
You're in a giant cave. So I would say
Sounds like there's a roof.
Somewhat.
there's a roof. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. No, that's fine. All right. So I'm going to pump 6 willpower in, and I'm going to attempt to cast Lightning Flash.
Okay.
Wait, John, did you want it to be outdoors? I'm sorry. I thought you wanted it indoors. I was trying to advocate for you.
No, that's okay. All right. But first...
We did just leave a door. We went outside of a door. So
Yeah, that makes us outside.
We're outside
outdoor.
somewhere also.
All right. That is me. For some reason, there.
Yeah.
But that is a success.
Yeah.
So
Got
that's
a 6, yeah.
So I will cast it at one of them. If the other one is within 2 meters, I don't know. That's
they were 10 feet apart, which is like 6 feet. No, 2 meters is like 6 feet. So no.
Meters, close enough, yes.
Yeah, close enough. Yeah, we'll go close enough.
close enough. All right. So the primary one
Math.
will take 12 points of damage. And then the other one will take 10 points of damage as lightning, like arcs down from the sky and like hits one and arcs to the other. So, and
Nice.
Also, his he has a yellow eye and it glows when he's casting. So
Very fancy.
I mean, you could argue that pushing them away is more valuable than actually doing a lot of damage. And, in the grand scheme of things, 5 damage isn't that bad.
no, it's good damage.
not.
Yeah, 5 is average. 5 is average.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfectly average.
Nothing wrong with average.
Nice turn, John.
Gets the job done.
All right,
Right.
okay.
I'm all about the motion in the ocean. You know that.
I chose to hydrate at a good time.
Jean Claude, you're up.
Jean-Claude, well, since they have been pushed further away than my dwarfish legs can take me, I will remain here with my lad, and I will protect him. Had they not been pushed away, perhaps I could charge in an attack, but I cannot do that now. As we know, pushing them away is very useful. So I will wait here, and I will hold up a sword, and I will say, no one shall get too mad at he is my friend, and he shall live to this.
Absolutely.
Also the old man as well. And that
Yeah.
is my turn. Brandishing threateningly and smelling divine.
Wonderful. Bob.
I'm basically just gonna do exactly what he did.
Okay.
Truth be told, because I also have a sword that can't reach them anymore, and I'll just be like, yeah, that.
You see how valuable it is to push them away? It's great teamwork.
It is. It is. Faramir.
How far away are they again?
Oh, man.
Is they within 12?
Yes. Because I'm not doing math.
We're not doing math.
I'm really fast.
I mean, I did push them further away.
You did.
5 meters, which is over 12 feet.
They were initially 30 feet away, which is
I'm not
roughly
sure what
10
movement
meters.
is in.
And then you push them 5 meters away. So they
Yeah.
are 15 meters away.
They're 15 meters
Oh.
away.
Yeah, I can't make that.
Sorry,
So,
I totally fucked
about-
up Alfema.
It's okay. Thank you for fucking me proper.
You are welcome.
It's a real good motion in the ocean right there. I will, I'll just get a dagger, like a knife in my hand, readying it so that if they come running forward once they're in range, I'll throw it in their face when they're not expecting it.
Yes.
So just like I have a held action.
Okay.
Hey,
And
question.
Yeah.
One action per turn, yes?
one
yes.
movement, one action. Yeah.
Okay. Understood.
Yeah.
And if you dodge, that uses your action.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Firmer, you're still 3 meters up.
So,
Right. That means I've got the high ground when it comes time to throw at them.
the
I have the high ground.
They should just give up now.
they should
Just
the two
give up
towns
now.
charge in. And now that I know we're dealing with meters, the 16 for their movement makes a lot more sense.
Right.
Oh,
Son of a bitch.
Convenience. They are
Conveniently 16.
very smart there. Very savvy, but it is the defenders of a Cobalt game
I
master.
know.
It said 16.
What a coincidence.
just enough to get there.
Like that.
So I ruined everyone's turn except the 2000s.
Yep.
Fabulous
did.
job, my lord.
And you didn't get
As
to say Wings of Winter, so there's that.
one of them charges
I
up
got a
on
good put out of it.
Jean-Claude, and the other one charges up on Drake.
Sacre bleu, no.
All right. I'm gonna throw my knife at the one that's charging Jean Claude.
Yes, go for it.
Does he get boon because he's got the high ground?
I do have the high ground.
Sure, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Not a total failure. Just
Right.
mostly.
All right, here we go.
Can I dodge, by the way, since I have not used my turn?
Okay, let's see which of those was better.
8 and a 13.
Okay, well they'll both make it. So
Let's see. So I need a D8 and a D6.
Oh,
So 8 from the knife and 5 from the agility.
all right, just gonna line it up, you and your stupid blue teeth. Don't you bite that beautiful vanilla man.
okay. So how much damage was that total? You said 8?
13.
Holy
Total.
shit. And that's the one charging Jean-Claude?
Right.
Jean Claude.
Jean-Claude.
What is it with these Americans? They cannot pronounce my name.
You actually dropped that one with that 13 damage.
Take this.
But the one charging Drake,
He's got this. He doesn't need any help. I saw how cool he is.
I rolled a 4 under 14. That is a hit as he bites in for 5 points of damage.
All right, I'm bloodied.
I see that. Okay. I don't want to. You know what? I'm just going to do this. This is what we're going
Just
to do.
makes sense that Drake dies first this time around.
I flash him my signature icy penetrating gaze.
I'm just going to click this and see what happens.
I don't know what happened.
That would be. I'm just rolling dice because I'm not going through that table again because I'm lazy. Garmander,
Yeah.
you're up.
Oh, lovely. Well, and we're in a cave, yes?
Yes.
Hmm. He would probably not appreciate that if I did that.
I don't believe that.
Do it.
So, it worked last time. Let's do it again. I will cast Lightning Flash again at the remaining one. And I did read the spell description, and it's a random target within 2 meters of the primary that takes the secondary effect.
Oh no.
Okay.
That was better when there was only one random target.
That would also probably include Jean Claude as a possibility, as I was hiding behind my alert.
Yeah, I think that's going to be everyone but
It's a
Faramir.
success.
Okay. That's a hit. And then
Damage for the primary is 8. And
that
for the-
is lethal on the primary.
All right, and then whoever somebody's taking 4 points.
Let's see. Everyone but you. What's the distance on the
2 meters.
and Faramir's 3 meters up. So
Yeah,
roll me
he's
a
out too.
d6 there, John.
Three.
Yeah, that's Drake.
So I'm taking 4 damage.
Yeah.
I had 2 HP left, so that puts me down to -2 if we're going into negatives.
Let's take a
Zero.
look.
Nope,
I included
Be
the
all right.
the dying
if it-
rolls somewhere.
Yes,
Yeah,
if
they're on the cheat
HP reaches 0, you drop to ground and risk dying. Yes, need to wait for help.
Could we just want to leave him here?
That's
This
so
is
weird.
how he would
Foul
want to-
play.
Yes,
You know.
definitely.
I make a fantastic Dr. Lagrange, if you are curious.
Yeah, someone needs to help him.
Yeah, I'm
I
right
can
there.
do-
I'll help out. No, I think you have done enough.
I can heal.
Oh, okay, yeah. You know what to do.
But go ahead. That was my turn.
You
So
okay?
It takes me
Hello.
3 failed death rolls, though, so it doesn't have to be immediately.
Right.
Yeah, well, and that's on a turn. Now that they're down, I'm saying we're out of combat. So if someone,
Oh, okay.
I can go and
yeah,
treat him.
it's rally is the way to bring someone up.
Yes, it would
It-
be.
Yeah, they're still at 0, but they can still function.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the first aid action,
Mhm.
which is a healing skill test, would be saving someone from dying.
Oh yeah. Whoever's going to do that, give me a healing test.
I can do it. My fault anyway. No, or not. Well,
Oh,
Steven,
But-
why don't you go ahead and give me that roll against con? What's your con score?
Oh, it's really high. It's a 7.
So that means your target number is a 4.
Sounds right.
gosh.
I rolled a 4.
Nice.
That's one pass.
You are so terrified of Garmander's healing attempts that you. Yeah, we're gonna skip the 3.
I'm still dying.
No, we're gonna.
I'm still dying.
Okay, we'll go for it then if you want to. Someone else want
It
to
says
try
I
and
can get a
heal?
healing roll each turn, and it takes 3 successful con rolls to be up again.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just going to be taking the teeth out of that one that threw knife at, because maybe the toothache's going to want some sort of like compensation.
Firmer, I'm dying on the ground. This is not the time to be
Yeah.
doing dental surgery.
I'm not
I
a
will
doctor.
hold. I will hold the Mellor's hand and then say, "Come back to us." I am not actually doing anything. I'm just flavoring this.
I am going to attempt to use my treat wound spell.
Okay.
Ooh. But you could have done that the first time?
And you did.
Yes,
bad.
but it's not automatic. I have to roll.
Jean-Claude, give me a persuade test.
Oh goodness! Come back from the light. Oh goodness! Persuade. Okay. Yes, that is a success for 612.
So you have been rallied there, Drake. So you can get up and move around, but you're still at 0 and dying. So give me another death save.
Good luck.
That one was a 9. That's a fail. So I'm at 1-1.
1-1.
All
Someone
right,
else.
let me-
Someone want to try. You. If you have a different approach to saving his life, you can try and roll it again.
Just a solid slap on his ass and let's get going.
All right, Dan, give me that healing test.
Just a good giddy up.
I don't even know what that's against, but
It'll be your healing skill. If you don't have a healing skill, it'll be versus your intelligence.
What's your intelligence?
oh, that's a fail then. Glad I can help.
Shit.
Anyone else trying
I can-
something?
I
Yeah?
can-
I missed
I
it
can
by
try the
one.
magic again.
Try the magic again.
He is unredeemable.
Technically, I'd have to make another
my
con
God.
save before the magic,
I
too.
have a 14.
They can only try it once per turn. Oh, no, it's only the healing once per turn. The spell could happen at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
But now
I'll
it's
just-
a con save again, right?
I'll take
Yeah.
one of these teeth to try and plug one of the bleeding spots.
This
All
is
right.
very considerate.
I was asked to help. This is how I
Healing
help.
test.
I rolled
I
another
just-
3 for my other con save, though, so I'm
Nice.
2-1.
2 and 1.
I just need a 5.
You know?
I'm going to heal you by stabbing you with a tooth.
No, you don't.
I'm just going to wiggle
Oh, God, it hurts more.
All right, we're 1 to 2.
I can try
Oh,
this
that was a
spell
19.
again.
That was a
Commander,
19.
Come on.
Commander, please
I'm
save
taking
him.
oath to do harm.
I'm trying.
I have known him for 15 minutes, but I know I
Success.
love him.
Thank you, John, my savior.
Have 4 hit points on a 2d6 roll.
My hope is
Oh
that the
my
tooth
gosh.
is stuck inside of you when you heal, so you just constantly have the tooth inside of you.
It's disgusting.
This is normal.
So, Drake,
So I got 4 hit points from
you
that.
got 4 hit points from
Yes.
that. Drake, I do need you to
I'm
give me.
over half again.
You're over half. Drake, I do need you to give me another contest.
This is to make you
That
more
was another
awesome.
failure.
Okay,
That was a
roll
10.
D10 for me.
Oh, yes. Injury.
2.
2.
Is that good or bad?
It's fantastic.
fitting.
You're during this fight. Maybe it was during the healing. Maybe it was during the attack. It knocked out your front teeth.
Farmer actually took your teeth and put them in you somewhere else.
But that does mean
I
that
spit out some teeth.
your
I didn't know I
persuasion-
even had these.
Yeah, your persuasion is now reduced by 2.
Okay.
Yeah, how would a
Got it.
duck? It's just a big chip on your beak.
Oh,
They might have the
my
little
pride and joy.
toothy bits. Not real teeth, but they're like little.
Yeah.
The nubbins.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's just, barely noticeable.
Fine. No one will notice. You're good. You're all set. I'm almost out of willpower. I have 2 points remaining.
That's great.
Sorry.
That's all right.
That is
Should
roughly
we-
half of what I
We
have.
take a break. I could use a nice sit down for about an hour at least.
So
Right. Out here.
I could use a breather myself.
Oh, I've got an idea. Remember the monster with mini backs? I'm going to use bushcraft to start skinning this thing so we can put him on over us. And we can sneak around, making ourselves crawl, looking like the beast.
you could, yeah. If you want to take a rest, it would be a stretch rest.
2 halflings, 1 beast skin.
You can heal if you're just on your own, it's a D6, or if someone is tending to you, you can heal a 2D6.
Well, I'm doing okay. Do you want me to do?
I can tend to someone. I am fit as a
Me
fiddle.
too. I'm
Okay.
real good at healing.
No offense meant to anyone, but I would prefer to just rest on my own this time around.
No. I shall help you, my lord.
Oh, I
shall
should
help
have.
you.
I forgot that I can push.
Oh shit, you could have pushed. Yeah, you could have pushed. All right. It sounds like you're being forcefully tended to, so you can heal a 2d6. And also, everyone can recover 2d6 willpower.
Right.
I think his roll has to be successful before I get the 2d6, though.
No. Oh, yeah, so you got to do a
Tending
healing
to
roll.
you and succeeds.
Oh, this is funny.
There is a healing roll. Maybe it is better if he...
Well, no. I am well trained. Oh my goodness! I only roll once. What is this?
That's a dragon.
What is this? This is chocolate blue.
Wow.
Chocolate
I don't
blue.
even, it's 3d6?
Yeah, I can only heal another 3 hit points, so
Well,
I guess I'm
you're
up to max
guaranteed
no matter
max
what I
life,
roll.
Yeah.
Full health.
Meanwhile, I'm elbow deep in the guts of this thing. Get it good and skinned.
Yeah, give me a survival test to see if you can skin it enough to still be able to wear it.
Bushcraft is 50-50 out of 10.
Right.
Do you want to push that?
I am. No, I'm okay with just
Wanna get
watching it
dirty?
really bad. I just.
You
I
can
cut
still
it up.
wear it. It's just you can see you in big like holes here and there.
Did I do it right?
Yeah. All right.
I
You
made
all-
sure to cut out a section where you can still see my belly tattoo.
That's fantastic. You continue on, and eventually you find this underground lake. And you can see in the center of this underground lake a hut on a small island. Now, the water doesn't seem that deep, despite what Midjourney gave me.
Hmm.
What do you all want to do?
Is there any like, I don't know, like wood or anything that looks floaty nearby?
I'll tell you what, roll me a d6, 1, 2, or 3. There's a log large enough that you could float over on.
It's log, it's big, it's
Yeah.
heavy, it's wood.
Wow.
There's a large log down here that you
Found the
drag
shit
over.
out of the log.
I did. It's a dragon log.
It's a
That's what I'm
dragon
calling
log.
it.
Yes,
It's a
Check it
bad
out.
dragon log.
there it
Smells
is.
very pungent.
As you all load up onto this log and wade your way across, or paddle your way across, you see the Tooth Hag's hut. What do you want to do?
I would like to knock on the door.
Oh,
Sure.
go make sure to kind of help Garmander have his hair all brushed back and whatnot. Get this smudge off of your face. You got this, old man. You ready?
Oh, because you're going to seduce
yeah.
the Tooth Hag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. You knock on the door there, Jean-Claude.
Yes.
As the Tooth Hag answers the door.
Oh my goodness,
she's
madam!
lovely.
Hello.
Hello.
This- Well, hello to you too. Bonjour. My name is Jean-Claude Depardieu. These are my traveling companions. We are here begging for your help.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Yes, the mallard recently nearly died, but the rest of them very capable.
Very well. You need help.
This is Garmander. He's single and ready to mingle.
Yes. He is very powerful. Goes down
He saved my
from
life.
the
He
heavens.
truly did.
Oh, very heroic. Open your mouth.
Ah,
Oh, good teeth.
I do try to keep myself clean and healthy.
Nice.
He's got 3 feet of floss.
Oh. Now that's a brag if I've ever heard one. So what
That's
do you
what
all
to do.
need help with?
Escape from this place. There's a rumor that you might know of a way to live, or at
Ah.
least you know of a man who perhaps knew this.
Yes, I knew of a man. My ex. We broke on mutual terms, though.
Ah,
He was mapping out the entire cave and was close to finding the path to the hidden exit.
close was past tense.
Yes.
Something befallen him.
He went off to fight the beast.
Could you be more specific? There are very many beasts,
Well,
apparently.
There are many beasts, but there's one, the beast. Capital
Nice.
T.
Like capital T.
Definitely
Okay,
not cool.
got it.
Yes, I see. Yes.
Yes.
Like capital T, capital B, like tuberculosis.
Exactly.
Is the beast tuberculosis?
That
No,
is
no,
it.
I think the T is at the beginning and the end, capital T's.
Yes.
Both of the
Okay.
T's.
Symmetrical,
Right.
almost. Yes, yeah.
Gotcha. So we're gonna go fight Tibbet.
Yeah.
Yes. Sure.
Yes.
I tried to offer him aid, but he refused. He wanted to do it on his own.
Ah,
He
such-
said it wouldn't look good if he was still using his ex-girlfriend as a crutch.
What a very man thing to say.
Yes,
What?
yeah.
You know who
mean,
doesn't
the-
mind a strong woman? Garment.
Right, right.
Ooh.
Also,
Garment
people don't
loves
make very
strong
good
women.
crutches. You want a good wood for that.
Right, he loves good wood
Sturdy.
and strong women.
Very well. I'll tell you what. I will tell you how to get to the beast's lair. You will need to slay the beast because on my ex's person was his map on how to not only get to the secret exit, but navigate the stalagmite forest.
What?
So,
How do we find this, the beast?
like I said, I will tell you, but I need something in return.
You may take
I have
your
a big
time.
bag of teeth that I gathered just for you.
Well, it's not worth telling you where it is, but I'll tell you what. She takes the bag of teeth and she hands you each 2 small vials, each with a couple of teeth floating in it. One's are a couple of you each get 2 vials. One's green, one's blue. Drink the green one and it will heal you. Drink the blue one and it will restore your willpower.
If I mix them
Nice.
together.
It'll restore both.
Explode.
Oh, I should have said that.
I was kind of hoping for that, but
Anyway, you each get a willpower potion and a healing potion. They each recover 1d6.
Can you tell us more about this stalagmite forest?
Oh, I should have used that too. Yes, the
Stalagmite,
stalagmite
so
forest.
good.
Yes.
That's good.
It's to the northeast, I think. What I'm referring to is the northeast.
Right. Is there any specific danger? Like, why do we need a map to get through it?
Oh, it's very sharp and dangerous, and also home to the toothed land shark.
There we go. That's yeah.
And shark lives within the stalagmite forest.
Yes, it
Is he-
burrows underneath.
Bump into roots or things and bangs his head very often.
Sometimes it's covered completely in head to toe in armored toothy scales.
Yeah.
So,
What can we? So will you tell us now the way to the beast?
oh no, I haven't told you my price yet.
Yes.
Garmander, you sweet
Yes.
single man. You can give me one of 2 gifts. One, I would like a vial of your blood for reasons. to a foot massage.
You want both?
Oh, if you give me both, I'll sweeten the deal.
Are there teeth down there
I'll
too?
do both. I've made
Of
worse
course I
deals
have
in my
tooth
life.
nails.
I'm declaring myself the best wingman ever.
Yeah, Garmander, go ahead and give me a survival test.
All right. I'm going to push that.
You should.
I am going to push that so that I am sickly.
It's fair. Gnarly toes, teeth for toenails.
Boom.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
I'll tell you what.
Love it first
Yeah.
bite.
You boon or you drag in that thing, you drop your condition.
Woo.
And for that, she tells you how to get. Just follow the wall that you came up straight down. And you'll get there. You'll see his cave. Also, here. And she goes and she pulls out this really grungy, rusty, kind of yellowed short sword. Hey, thanks for the follow, Bard Misty. Glad you're digging it. This is my blade of gingivitis. Use it against the beast.
Wow.
The Vorpal blade of gingivitis.
I think that has your name all over it.
Take it.
Oh, gingivitis C.
Yeah.
Actually useful for me to take this because I picked up the 2-weapon fighting.
Nice.
Nice.
It's just whatever the standard stats of a short sword are. So I hope you know because I'm not scrolling up in the PDF.
I will find
can
them.
give it to you. Yes.
And against toothy creatures, it'll do a little bit extra.
Nice.
Nice.
Have a feeling we won't see many non-toothy creatures.
No, you won't. Okay. Do you all head south?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yes, indeed.
Sure. Steven, because it's your special day, I would like you to roll me a d6. If it's a 1, we're going to do a random encounter.
It was a nat 6.
Okay. You make it there. You see the occasional pack of tooth hounds, but Faramir's disguise keeps them away.
Rawr.
And eventually,
I'm one of you.
perfect. You come across what surely has to be the cave of the beast. Teeth litter the ground. You hear deep growling inside.
Bad we forgot to bring the holy hand grenade with us.
I really hope it is a molar bear.
Oh, that would be great. You guys are coming up with better ideas than me. What do you want to do?
Bag of sugar and some water would have been great too. Just
Move in very
right.
quietly.
Should we just call it out here?
You do that. I'm going to hide quietly over here while you do.
So we could negotiate with it.
Mhm.
You think?
Yep.
Perhaps I will let you try.
you don't
I'm
negotiate
going to hide
with
right over there.
terrorists.
Mhm. You talk them down.
God, I should have come up with a
Uh.
molar bear. That's so much cooler.
Yeah.
Monsieur Beast. Monsieur Beast, excuse me, pardon. Hello?
Yeah, you hear a roar back and the thuds of something large moving closer. I know, Faramir, you're hiding, so go ahead and give me that sneak test. Anyone else trying to hide for ambush? Sneak test.
Just barely passed.
Just for fun, no, I definitely do not pass. So
Damn. I thought I was disguised as one of his fellow beasts.
Okay, are you going to push that?
No.
Okay.
I like failing and being oblivious to it. I think I'm perfectly disguised. He's going
You-
to think I'm one of his own.
Yeah.
Rawr.
Confidently stand next to
As this
Jean-Claude
giant
Depardieu.
steampunk tooth monstrosity
Ah!
comes lumbering out.
Oh my god, I love it.
Oh my goodness.
Teeth! As it turns towards the poorly hidden Faramir.
No. No. I'm not here. Nothing but these beasts.
And I want to let it take a swing at you.
Oh God.
Ignore that. That's just which one. Oh, I like it. Okay. Let's see.
If I'm being hit, I might try to dodge it. I don't know what's happening, but I'm very scared.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, remember how these stats work. It looks like it's like Alien, where you roll it and that thing just happens. Yeah.
Yes.
It's gonna reach down and just pick you up and just throw you out of the fucking cave.
Oh, shit.
If you want to try and dodge, you can.
I like to use my background. I'm a halfling. I'm hard to catch. I'm gonna spend 3 willpower, and I'm gonna get a boon to my mobility check to try and not have that happen.
Roll that mobility test.
Oh shit! He saw through my clever disguise.
He did.
Delta formation.
Oh, okay. I was really worried, but it's 2. Okay, 3. You easily roll and dodge out of the way as this thing
I roll
tries
back
to.
and I throw the skin in the hand, so he picks up the skin and throws it.
Yeah, it just throws this pelt, goes soaring out of the cave. Teeth! And I'm not rolling initiative because I'm lazy. So I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm going to roll a d6. If it's a 6, the beast goes first. If it's anything else, you all can choose who's going to go first, and then we'll just popcorn this thing.
Do we have surprise because we're hidden?
Oh, some of you were hidden. Yeah. I forgot. I was so focused on Faramir's terrible hiding. Those of you who are hidden, go ahead and take your turn.
I cleverly distracted him for you, and you are welcome. Love and
I can
adore
push
me.
him. I can push him away if you guys want.
Now,
Why don't
he
I let
would
you
be
guys go
larger
first?
than human-sized.
Is he still a humanoid? Or is he a monster?
He's definitely monstrosity. This is not humanoid.
Well, I'm screwed no matter what then. You guys
Bob?
go ahead.
I'll go attack him then. Because that sounds like fun.
Sure.
And I'm actually going to use my double slash skill that I have to attack with both of my weapons.
Sure.
Go figure out how many willpower points I have real fast. There we go. How much? I guess I gotta make the attack roll first. So that one's not gonna happen.
That's a dragon.
Yeah.
So if we look
That's
at the
bad.
cheat sheet,
Good start,
That's a
Daniel.
demon, isn't it?
demon, yeah.
Good start.
Where's my rolling?
Oh, you guys took all your luck with all those ones already. I gotta bring it back into balance here.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know if you
Demon
could say I had good luck. I was almost a poultrygeist.
Give me a d6. There, Dan.
Mm-hmm. So that's as bad as it can possibly be.
It is. It really is. Go ahead and roll your damage for that attack.
Oh gosh.
You accidentally slap yourself in the leg with your sword, dealing yourself 8 points of damage.
Oh well, thank goodness I have armor on, so I don't take all of it.
Okay.
I guess I'll go ahead and make my second attack then.
Sure.
That'll hit
Okay.
at least.
What weapon is this with?
This is the broadsword. I wish I could say it was the tooth sword, but I figured I'd do that one first.
Sure.
So for 12 points of damage.
Holy shit. Not bad. Okay. Steven, were you doing anything?
Would you say that this is a low ceiling?
Yeah.
Ice and easy now. I'm casting Pillar again,
Okay.
attempting to raise the creature into the ceiling. Victim makes a mobility roll to avoid falling off the pillar. If the pillar is created under a low ceiling and the mobility roll fails, victim takes 2d6 bludgeoning instead. So I guess it'd be a mobility 2 roll off this time.
Okay. He passed.
All right, nothing happens then.
Okay.
I just raised a pillar to the ceiling. Pillar rise to the ceiling.
All right.
You did a thing.
You all can go ahead. We're going to do popcorn. I want to pick on Jeff. You're the one who called out first. You can start off this popcorn.
Okay, yes. Am I close enough to run up heroically and slay it?
Yeah.
Now I must question whether I am a hero. Okay, but others are there already, yes?
Yeah, you saw me stab myself and then it.
Two friends up in melee, yeah.
What are the chances that will turn and attack me? Very small, very small. I will charge in.
Yeah.
I will charge in and I will draw my sword with free action and be on guard, you foul beast. Foul. I hear to and I'll just attack. Yes. This is a fail. Oh, goodness.
Are you gonna push that?
No, of course not. My shoulder is just not. I never. You
forgot to stretch.
Exactly. Thank you. Exactement. Yeah.
Jean-Claude, who's going to go after you?
I will. Let's see. Who is capable? Let's see. Garmander will just kill us. The mallard will just knock this thing away. The other one, Bob, cannot roll a good die. So, Firma, it is you. Save us.
You're our only hope.
I know what I'm going to do. You try to lift it up. It didn't quite work, but I'd like to assume the spell still happened. So I'm going to run up there as one of its feet is slightly raised. And I'm going to come in with my scimitar. I'm not so much going for damage, but this thing gives me the toppling ability, which lets me get a boon on trying to knock it over. Because I'm going to put my foot down behind its foot down, and then I do my foot down, I'll kick it root down, root canal, trip it.
So on this, it's large. So usually you would have Bane on trying to topple it over.
Right.
But since you have Boon, that just makes it a standard roll.
Straight roll. I come sliding in, hook my curved scimitar right in beneath that mess of nonsense, use his pillar he made, and I pull it down to the ground. Take that, you big bastard.
It is now prone.
You got hit by a tsunami? It's a motion in the ocean here.
Jeremy, can you do that a little longer?
Tsunami. Yeah.
Gonna have to do that for the rest of your turns.
All right,
Jeremy. Attacking.
Faramir, who's going next?
Clearly, I have to put my faith in Drake.
Oh no. Well, he knocked him over, right?
Yeah, he's prone. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you would get like melee attacks or anything would give Boon.
I call this one the Nutcracker. And I'm going to go up and I'm going to kick him in the groin.
Yes. Okay.
I do have a staff, but I can't use it. This is a brawling.
Okay.
That's a fail. That's a pass.
Okay.
I could not actually look up how much damage brawling does, though. I couldn't find it.
Let's find that real quick.
An unarmed is D6, if
that's
is
exactly
it?
what I was looking for.
D6. Yes.
Okay, D6. And I don't have a damage bonus, so that is 3 damage.
Okay, 3 damage is better than no damage.
Kick him in the toothy dick.
I just happen to be looking at the weapons page still.
All right, so nice. Drake, either Garmander or Bob, or the Beast. If you let the Beast
let's
go last, he
Garmander. He was doing some pretty good damage earlier.
Okay.
Everyone seemed quite upset that someone had got electrocuted. So I'm going. Are there any roots or anything around?
It's
Going
a
for the
lot of
root
teeth.
canal.
That's no good. Well, then I'm going to wait. Going to wait. Maybe if they all move out of the way, I'll hit it with the lightning, and then they won't be all upset, just like my kids when I did that at the birthday party.
Nice.
Oh, that's glorious. Okay.
I mean, I'm full HP now, so it's not as big of a threat.
Okay. So, Garmander, is the beast going, or is Bob going?
Bob. And I
Okay,
just
have
noticed
advantage on
Jeff's
attack
new
with that tooth
background.
sword.
I know. I at least get to attack with a boon now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're swinging with 2 swords, you'll have a boon on each of them.
Yeah, I will go ahead and spend my willpower again here.
I am the ultimate wingman.
It's true. Yeah, there's photo proof.
It's
Wait,
true,
what?
yes.
Oh gosh, that doesn't look promising. Those are it's 2 18s.
Okay. You want to push that?
Oh, I see it
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, let's go ahead and push that. We're gonna take angry.
Sure. Lost, you fools. 3
One
hits.
success. I'll go ahead and just roll the next attacks, and then I'll just do damage.
5.
5. Okay, good. Thank goodness there was a 20 in there,
There
too.
was
So.
a 20 in there, yeah. All right. Give me your damage.
How much bonus damage does the toothy sword do?
Throw in an extra d6.
Did not roll as high as I hoped it would.
You still got 13.
Yeah. Then we'll do the shortage. 8 more damage.
Okay. So, you did really good. You're doing way better at this than I was expecting. But it is the creature's turn, and it does get 2 turns in a row since it went last.
Yes, indeed.
Sacre
Standing up should just be a move action. So it's going to stand up, and it's just going to attack. Who's not in melee? You're not in melee.
How do I get this picture?
Which picture? Oh,
The picture.
You got a
Jeff was my
screenshot.
dealer.
oh God. Hang on a second. Oh, wait.
Checked in the Discord.
There it is. All right.
chats.
Getting it.
It fits my head perfectly.
Is this going in the folder of Jeremy's?
I have
Going.
a kind of alarming number of screenshots, Jeremy. Like to the point where when I die and someone goes looking through my file folders, like that's gonna be a weird thing that Melissa will have to explain to other people.
It's going to be a folder labeled homework, and it's just pictures of Jeremy.
It's fine.
It's gonna be strange.
It's fine.
It's not right.
Oh,
I messed up. That's
Oh
all right.
Lord.
I'll grab it later. Yeah, it's going to make an attack against 1, 2. Oh, Drake,
Oh, good.
of course.
you did kick it in the nethers.
My signature nutquacker.
It is going to use its mangling smash.
Okay, gotta get the arm angles right.
That sounds pleasant.
You're a giant, Jeremy. Jesus, I can't.
It's true. I'm not a small man.
Okay, this is great. He picks up
There you
Drake
go.
and uses Drake as a club to attack Bob.
Oh, my.
no.
Sacre bleu. Sacre bleu.
Oh, wow. Okay, you both take 11 damage.
Oh,
Do
God.
I dodge or parry that?
You just
You've already taken your turn.
I've got
How-
skills.
Goodbye, my lord.
Is this the end of the round, not the top of the round?
This is this is the end of the round still. Yeah.
So I can't dodge either. Yeah, so I'm down again.
Okay. Okay.
I've got 7 HP.
I have the ability to do a parry or a dodge freely in combat.
Okay.
So.
Give me a dodge here,
Okay.
because I don't think you would want to parry with Drake as the.
Oh,
weapon.
yeah, that makes sense.
I'm unconscious anyways. It wouldn't matter.
So
That's a pass.
he swings hard. Bob dodges skillfully, but it still gets Drake smashed against the block of ice that he created.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm glad I picked up those skills because I would be down too.
So sadly, Bob, it's still angry at you for some reason. Oh god, it sweeps, hitting all characters within 2 meters. So this is everyone but Garmander.
Is this a new turn? Like start of the next
This
turn?
is the start of a new turn, yes.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
So yeah, if you want to dodge or parry this, you all would be too. So yeah, this will be against Bob, Jean-Claude, and Faramir.
This
As-
takes your action though, right?
It
So,
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
And it does 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage.
All right.
I shall take it like a champion.
And he's just still swinging Drake's body around.
Get your potions.
Garmander, I'm kicking it off to you.
All right. The duck went down again. I will move up and try to heal him.
I'm going to make you take Bane on this because it is still using Drake as a weapon.
Oh, in that case, no. I didn't know he was still being wielded as a weapon. I thought
Bring
he
him
was
back to
on the
life so
ground.
he can die again when he hits
Yeah,
the
to
next
help.
person.
I will wait then.
I have a plan for Mallard. Do not worry.
All right. Then I will go to Bob, and Bob has gotten hit a couple of times. So
have.
Bob, I will try to treat injury on you or treat wounds. Hey, that's a success.
Hooray.
Okay.
Have 4 hit points.
Hey, that's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
That puts me up at 12 out of 14.
Very cool.
Bob may be one of the best characters like I've ever rolled in a game.
Nice. So Garmander, who you passing the turn to?
Bob.
Bob, it's your turn.
Let's go ahead and attack some more.
Ooh, did the thing get up on its turn?
It did get
Or
up
was it
on its
swinging
turn.
from the ground? Oh, okay.
Yeah. That'll hit and
Yes.
that'll hit.
Nice.
8 and 3. Oh man, I rolled 3 1s.
Did you
There is
include
the
that
Dan we know
bonus
and love.
D6?
Yeah, no, that's on the 8.
Okay.
Where
Okay.
I also rolled a 1 and a 2.
Well, with the 8 and the 3 combined.
Is it enough?
Ooh, let me double check here real quick.
We believe in you.
It is just enough. You run up
Nice.
and you
Bob
slay
the
the
Butcher
beast.
strikes again.
It collapses to the ground. Apparently dead. It drops Drake.
Oh, no. My lord. Quickly, keep this. I will force feed it. This
Yeah.
Mallard, this beautiful creature.
Yeah.
My potion.
Mallard, you automatically get to heal a D6.
Go ahead and roll it, Jean Claude.
Oh, me? Oh, you're too kind. Take a 4.
Nice.
And Mallard, I do need you to make a
Thank you.
contest.
Again, damn it.
It's a contest.
That's another fail.
Okay, give me a D10.
Nat 1.
Oh. It's a broken nose, but we're going to flavor this as broken beak.
Oh,
Again.
No.
So now your awareness is reduced by 2.
Oh.
It's just
So it's also
all of
chipped
the
and just like crunched.
Yeah.
It's at not angle now.
Ow. Unless you go like full like Daffy Duck and it's just turned to the side.
Right. I was gonna say you're starting to venture into Daffy Duck territory here.
Yeah.
Awareness was one of my good skills too. That hurts.
Oh.
Now what?
We are looking for the remnants of the old the boy or the lover,
Yeah.
and we are looking for the
Searching
map.
around.
So
Yeah.
can I look around for it?
Yeah, awareness test.
I will join him in searching.
Yeah.
It is a success.
Jean-Claude, you look around and Garmander's trying to help you
Yep. Thank you.
by being in your way a lot.
You're right to the left, please. No, other left.
What? No, it. What?
Yes. Mallard might need your attention. Your
Oh,
brilliance.
yes.
Yes.
Would you
My
like
beak
a
kinda hurts.
butterscotch candy? I don't have any, but I would like one right now.
If
No,
I had
no,
Scotch
my-
candy.
My beak really hurts. Is it like just like right here where it's crooked? Is that like? Can you do
You'll be
anything for that?
fine. You'll be fine. You know, I know that women like some disfigurement. They really like it. They say it builds character. So
Chicks dig scars. I've heard that
Yeah,
too. It's a very
yes,
common
yes.
phrase in the
You're going to be
Mallard
fine.
community.
You're going to be fine.
Your face looks like an ingrown toenail now.
But
God.
yeah, Jean-Claude, you do find it. The mangled corpse. Searching through his pack, you do find a map etched on leather. And he also has a spear. Looks homemade, but pretty nice, with this giant toothy fang on the end for the point. Just treat it like a regular spear. But as far as the map goes,
Does somebody want that? Because I
I
will
do.
also take that too.
You may take it, of course. I know very little weaponry, only swords. So take it.
Believe it or not, I have a use for it too.
Nice.
It is very useful for you.
You can have 3 weapons on you at a time. So
nice.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you find a map.
Interesting. Does it point the way to this stalagmite forest?
Yeah, looking at it, you can see in the north, call it west corner, secret exit is marked going through these very pointy area. Shows a path to follow in red.
Look at this. Gentlemen and my lord. Look, I found the map. We are here, and the secret exit is clearly marked. It is on the other side of the cave. Do we go through the mushroom forest, or do we brave the tooth town once more?
we weren't gonna sing the "Found the Map" song.
There's the found the map.
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the.
That is exquisite.
I can't wait if we go back to
I'm
the
the
town.
map.
We might have an appointment, and I don't really want an appointment.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yes. Well,
Although maybe it would be good for you, Drake. I don't know. Better or worse, it's kind of a coin toss.
I wouldn't mind stopping by the nearest bank so I can get a fresh bill.
Ugh.
Oh,
So I can put my money where my mouth is.
God.
Chuck,
Gonna
I
die
take 6
tonight.
points of mental damage.
Okay.
You know, we're not going to save you again, right? Next time, third strike, you're out. I'm just kidding. Where am I?
Oh yeah, Jean Claude, I would give you my potion in return for the one you spent on me.
no. I insist you keep it. You need it more than
I do, I really do.
You have been targeted first, like every time.
And
Yeah.
I've got no HP.
So,
All right, so secret exit.
secret exit.
Yeah.
Mushroom Forest.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Right.
I like
Besides,
the
we've already
mushroom.
been to the Tooth Town. We know it's there.
Yes, of course, and we have been near the Haxat as well.
Yeah. As you're moving along, keeping an eye open, aware of what threats exist now, there's absolutely no sign of these tooth hounds like there were before. No other creatures. It's empty. It's quiet. You move along the side of the mushroom forest, just these giant mushrooms sprouting everywhere with little
Drink my
teeth
blue
poking
potion
out
real
of their
quick.
caps here and there. What was that roll for?
So I was going to drink my blue potion real quick.
Okay.
So you
the-
can talk to me. I
D6.
could try to do some healing. Does anybody need healing?
If it would not be too much trouble, I would
No.
be delighted to have some.
Certainly. Let me give this a try here. Yes. That is a successful healing check.
Oh, your hands are quite strong. I did
Oh,
not
yes.
realize. They have grips.
That's why the witch liked him so much.
The calluses are impressive.
Oh, yes. I've worked a long time, very hard.
Indeed. What is how much does this heal me for?
Give me a moment. I have to check my notes.
Yep, yeah, of course. Let me talk about your hands some more. They are very handsome. There are many spots on them. How interesting. It is like a leopard.
It's like a
Thank you.
constellation.
I will
Indeed.
remember that.
I shall get lost in the stars of his hands. Still looking. Oh, and the knuckles. Look at how robust and bulbous they are. Clearly arthritic, but you wear them well. Their fingernails are not yet yellowed. Yes, that is very good. You manicure them well. Manicure. I mean, not pedicure. That would be feet. I could look at your feet if you're still searching.
Uh,
Yeah,
He can
if
fit
you
my
like, let's see.
he can fit my whole face in his hands. One time he gave me a facial massage.
Ah,
There it is.
yes. That sounds very delightful.
It was.
Okay.
All right.
As-
Well,
Did you find
Yeah.
it?
okay. So apparently that only works like in combat to restore you if you're down. Otherwise, it's the stretch. So there's
Okay.
not an in between. So,
I step method, so we are in combat. It works.
but you get to do it.
I'm down again.
All right. You all will. And if I remember correctly, Jean-Claude, you knocked your awareness test out of the park earlier, so I'm just going to roll that over.
Yes, but like a 2, I think. Yes.
Yeah. You're kind of keeping an eye open here and there, and you can see 3 people from the direction of Tooth Town moving towards you in these all white, like cloaks, faces covered, almost gliding over the ground. Kind of coming right in the direction of you all.
Yeah.
We just kind of keep going that way. Can we just kind of outrun them now?
If you want to, that's definitely an option.
Put on our mall walking speed.
Yeah, I would say pick a leader to roll mobility for the group, and they can take Boone. Yeah, go for it, Faramir.
All right. That's like my best thing. I'm super mobile. All right. Rolling them 2d20s. That's not a good sign.
You gonna push that?
No.
Okay. Well, you
I
failed.
We're
don't
not good
push
mall
it.
walkers.
Let's see if they fail. No, they pass. They are gaining on you quickly.
They're better mall walkers.
They're
Gosh,
I have an idea.
Professional.
We're going to let them get close to us. This was a secretly designed trap because I'm going to take my grappling hook that's attached to some rope. I'm going to throw that grappling hook up into the fleshy bits of a mushroom. And we all work together to pull the mushroom down on him and give him a full-on giant mushroom tattoo.
I like it. I do. Let's do a little skill challenge here. There's 5 of you. I'll tell you what, I want 4 successes. So each of you tell me how you're helping set up this trap, and then we'll roll a skill for it.
Like kind of like weaken the bottom of it by hacking at it a little bit.
Yeah, give me your your sword test. Yeah. How'd you do?
I would pass. I have 16 strength.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So, Faramir, you're tossing your grappling hook. That will be a mobility test.
Right. Okay. D20. Here we go. Success.
All right. Who else is taking?
I could perhaps use some bushcraft to give him a good approximation of where and strong points and maybe tie some knots.
Sure. Go ahead and roll that. So that's 3. We need 1 more success.
Jean-Claude will lean bend the back, and he will compliment his compatriots. You are doing fine work, excellent, excellent. Well done, well done. Oh, well struck, Bobo. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, you are Faramir. You are just so brilliant. And I'm trying to roll, charm, basically.
Yeah. Would that be persuade? I don't see an actual
That
charm
is
skill.
literally the only skill associated with charm.
Yeah.
I do crave flattery and adulation.
Yeah.
I'm going to work very hard for you.
No, they did not care for that at all.
I'll tell you what, since you did roll a 20 on that, your 3 successes goes back a step because Faramir is so distracted by all the flattery.
Yeah.
Meaning that Drake,
Tsunami, baby.
in order for this to work, you got to roll a 1, man.
I'm not rolling a 1. I would like to try. Just do it. I would like to try spot hidden to help Firmer exactly know which part of the mushroom to throw the grappling hook on.
Sure, go
See,
for it.
it's this easy.
What?
You just
Look at that.
Dan rolled a 1.
Dan rolled a 1.
I cheated.
No, we
You
didn't. He rolled a 1d1. That's what he did.
Oh,
I know that
Nice.
joke.
Just do it. No, just kidding.
I actually did roll a 1 with another 1 in front of it. It was an 11,
Okay.
That's 2 ones. That's
Like
even
double
better.
ones, yeah.
So,
which is a success, but not 2 successes.
okay.
It's like 4 successes.
Sadly, they catch up as you see them as they get closer. Surely these are the orderlies that Cal was talking about.
Oh,
Oh.
we don't want what you're selling.
Out of order. Out of order.
It's
Oh.
time
Oh.
for your appointment. Come with us now.
We forgot the stove on. We gotta go turn it off.
Give me a persuasion test.
Oh gosh. Technically, that's a pass.
They all look at each other. It's not enough for them to break off, but it does give them pause for a moment, an opening if someone else wants to try something.
I'm sure it's just
Yeah, I
that
got something.
confusion.
What you got?
I'd like to cast Puff of Smoke. An
Okay.
impressive puff of smoke erupts in front of you, very popular for dramatic entrances. I'm going to cast Puff of Smoke and I'm going to run away.
Are you gonna Darkwing Duck this?
Yes,
I'm going to Darkwing Duck it.
Cast your puff of smoke.
Nice.
And then I'm running.
Okay. Is everyone else running when he starts running?
I mean,
Yep.
that seems like a
Yeah,
good
sure.
idea. Yeah.
Cast your puff of smoke. How'd you do?
I don't actually need to roll anything for it. The Puff of Smoke
it
just happens. Yeah, it's a magic trick. It's like a
Okay.
cantrip.
Okay. Cool.
Nice.
I could do a sneak if you want,
No,
but
no.
I really was just flat out
I
web footing
am
it.
gonna say, Faramir, give me a mobility test. Take
Right.
your boon on it, since you've got puff of smoke, to try and lose them as they're trying to
I'm gonna-
figure out where this stove is.
Gotta bring the mushroom tip down on him as we run away. That's a terribly high roll.
A 14 and a 19.
14 does make it, just barely. Just the tip. Just the tip of the mushroom gets him.
That's wonderful. You all escape them. Eventually, you make your way up to the pointy stalagmite forest. I'll tell you what, you have the map.
Ooh.
You follow it successfully. We're at time, so you escape out. No sign of the Toothland shark. Congratulations, you escape back to the surface. You now know what is making these people disappear and what these creatures are. But you definitely didn't get a chance to kill them
Nope.
This time.
this time. Let's see, there's a couple things we didn't get to that I want to show you. First off is this.
That's the best.
What
Nice.
is this?
Yep, that's firmer salt splash, all right.
It is.
Tsunami.
Who else did you get to see? I think
Too
you
bad we
saw-
didn't we need to go through and actually do a little recording and then turn it into a GIF or something
Yeah, we need to get a clip of that
No.
And there is
Oh.
Mr. Moeller.
Twitch clip.
Oh my god.
Oh, gosh. It's terrifying.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Ew.
Noticeable lack of molars.
Yeah. Who knows where he put them?
And eyeballs.
And
There's
eyeballs.
like a random tooth above his eye. It's disgusting.
Right?
I can't not see it now.
Is it staring at you?
It's so good,
Go away. Eyebrow molar.
man. All this teeth stuff, that's just weird. I don't get it.
All right.
I would have never guessed tooth-based adventure, that's for sure.
Yeah. So
That's awesome.
that's what we got. Let's get out of here. Let's see. John, you got anything happening anytime soon?
Yeah, a couple of weeks. On the 29th, Slices and Dices doing my Savage Rifts game again. We'll see if we can get them to survive.
Cool. Jeff, what do the gaggers got going?
Yeah, man. Friday, we're playing more Regency Cthulhu, thirsting after the mythos. And we're also going to be giving away a new set of dice that night as well, as we've been giving away a bunch of Norse Foundry dice. That's our next one. Saturday, we're doing One Ring, continuing our second edition campaign. And Monday, we got Hala for Savage Worlds. You can see a bunch of the people on the screen in that game.
Yeah.
And Steven can talk about Tuesday.
Yeah. Why don't we do that? Steven, talk about Tuesday.
Tuesday is our Haunted West game, The Good, the Mad, and the Unholy. A couple familiar faces in here. Chuck and Jeff are playing. We got a great cast. We only have 2 more sessions, so tune in. And on the finale, we're doing a pretty big giveaway. We're literally pretty big giveaway. An 800-page core book for Haunted West being given away. So
Wow.
definitely tune in for that.
Wow.
Yeah,
And that's 9 p.m. Central on Tuesdays.
that is true. That is true. Jeremy, you got a Patreon you want to plug?
Yeah, Aaron Reese on Patreon. Comics, maps, art assets, fun stuff. Check it out.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out, there's a place I'm going to be here soon, and I don't remember the name of it. I'm trying to look it up so I can do that plug. Anyway, Defenders of Cobalt, come back Friday night. We're doing a Mouse Ritter one-shot. John and Dan will be there. It's going to be fun. We're in a shopping mall again. Saturday on Grim and Perilous Plays, Jeremy, Dan, myself, Adam, Mike, the Boss are going to be doing some Mutant Crawl classics. But Saturday during the day, if you're in the Kansas City area, let's see, I think Adventure Cafe. I think that's where it at. Adventure Cafe this Saturday. We're going to be there selling some books. So come by, say hi, buy some shit. It's good. It's good. That's all I got. Anyone have anything else they want to throw out there?
Go join our Discord if you ever want to see these terrifying pictures again.
Yeah.
Yes.
True story.
Talk to all these wonderful people.
Yeah. All right. That's all I got. Let's get out of here. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.